Qari Bilal Saab. Now, I don't know if I'm the best person to describe Qari Bilal Saab, but I can tell you my experience of getting to know him.
You know him a couple of hours before than myself.
I met him probably a week ago today, exactly. Today's Thursday. Last Thursday, I had the opportunity to attend my first janaza prayers for the victims who were drowned on the boats, sadly. And I didn't at that time know who Qari Bilal Saab was. I could only watch from the distance some men working very, very hard, tirelessly, caring, compassionately, and one man in particular who appeared to be taking a very active role. He was at the front doing the actual ghusl, so washing the bodies. He was at the front leading the janaza prayer. He was at the front leading and carrying the bodies ever so gently to the graves, gently placing them, making sure, authorizing everybody to exert the same care and concern for these bodies. And of course, now I know that man was Qari Bilal, and even at that moment, I didn't know who he was. Right. I sadly got to know him the following day after he suffered, after burying at least 15 or 20 bodies that day. And during the night, as he was returning to his hotel, and in front of our hotel, as it happened, he suffered a very major car accident, a head-on collision.
And this was in the middle of night?
It was about 2:30 in the morning. I think he said himself that he was still wearing the same clothes that he had been tirelessly working in. So, I can imagine what was going through his head was that he just wanted to get home and change his clothes, freshen up, and have a little rest. And little did he know that a few moments later he was going to be lying on the road with a very bad fracture in his hip.
And how did that accident happen?
So again, the details
Everyone says it is the fault of other side, so what's the reality here?
You know what, I'm not an insurance company, thankfully, but I believe the story, and this is because I've had the opportunity of getting to know Qari Bilal on the journey that he made back to London as I accompanied him. I believe he was waiting to turn into the hotel, and where that turning is, it's on a very fast bend. The cars coming round it will be coming at 50 to 60 kilometers an hour. That's if they're following the speed limit. So normally it'll be 10 or 20.